Alrighty guys, so I'm actually going today, so it's not plugged in, forgot. My radio's being a fucking idiot again. Stupid thing. Yeah, it's like it's getting so much power now too. That stupid radio. Anyways, yeah, so we been messing with that new cultivator, or not the new one, but the one that we pulled out of the weeds, and we popped the tires off. Actually, I was going to be going there just a little while ago, and I was going to go do it, but my uncle beat me to it. So here I went and grabbed all my tools and everything to do it, and here he already had them off. So the tires that are on there right now are 6.00 by 16. The ones that we found were 6.50 by 16. So I think they'll fit. It might be a wee bit taller or something. I don't really know. I don't really know what the difference is between them, but shit. I'm probably going to be heading out to the gas station tomorrow, maybe, and we'll swap them out. The tires that were on that thing now, one was a Goodyear, and the other one was I think was a Firestone. But the one that we found was a Co-op, and I think the other one was a Firestone as well. But we were looking around because I didn't really want to have to go to the gas station. Like they would probably have used tires, but I would either try to see if I could find my own. Because even if they have used tires, they'll probably charge me for using them. So that way I just find my own and be good with it. So we found a couple. I think they were, one was a Co-op and one was a Firestone. But we have a spare one too. The two tires, there's two tires that we found that still have their rims in them, but we don't need the rims, so we're just going to take the rims off. The John Deere rims look alright, and yes, that is a John Deere cultivator, I checked. Not sure what the model number is, but it's definitely a John Deere. So, but we found a couple of tires that were off an old Dodge pickup truck, I guess, that my grandpa had back in the day, and this is what I found. It's a Dodge hubcap. I think there's another one up there too, but I just took the one for now. It's got a little dent in it, so I probably could pound it out, but I'm going to clean that. It's dirty. Obviously you can see it's dirty. I'm going to clean the bitch up, and maybe I'll hang it in my bedroom. And then if I can maybe find the other one, maybe I'll hang one here in the shop or something. But so, because apparently back in the day, my grandpa had a Dodge pickup too. So that's where that comes from. And then, surprisingly though, with those Dodge tires, that one anyway that we checked, that we have out there, surprisingly, from what I can tell anyway, it's still holding air. And those tires have probably been up there a lot of years. We don't have the Dodge pickup anymore. I mean, it's gone now. It was never even there when I was born, so I guess they got rid of it at some point in life. But yeah. And then I went and greased the cultivator. There are some grease zerks on the cultivator. Some are newer and some are still original, because the original ones don't exactly fit my grease nipple here for some reason. My grease gun is just nipple. it fits, but it seems to leak a little bit of the grease out of it. It doesn't go in all of it, so. But they all took grease. Surprisingly very good. I'm pretty surprised. After sitting out there for so many years, those grease nipples just, I mean, there was like a split second of, that the grease wasn't going through. But that was like a hard pan of grease, like the grease got hard. So, and it just blew right through it. So, I greased the shit out of it. And, yeah, I greased the shit out of it. So, see, it was a good thing I brought my 90-degree nipple too, because there was a couple of jerks that were in a hard spot to get at. Makes it easier with the 90-degree nipple on it. And if you guys want to know what that is, I bought this quite a while back. I think someone had suggested this to me. I don't remember who, but that fell in the... That's inside the four-wheeler now. Son of a bitch. Well, I will have to pull the rack off then, I guess, and get it. And if I can get it, I don't know. Son of a bitch. Nothing's going my way. Come on. Oh, I almost had it. My hands are all fucking greasy. But, come on. There's that little magnet thing when you fucking need it. What's going on, kitty? It just slips right out of your fucking fingers, right? Stuck underneath the damn rack. There we go. Alright. That's that 90-degree bender. It rotates. You stick that end in your hose, and then it's just it can move. It rotates. So that's a 90-degree nipple extension or whatever, or adapter. Now there's another one out there, made by Lock and Lube. I got the grease out of my hand. It's got a lock and unlock lever on it, but it's not a 90-degree though. But that thing there makes life a little bit easier when trying to grease Big Red. Big Red's grease nipples are a bitch to get to. So, but yeah, so yeah, so I got a couple of tires. They're used tires. They're not new. I ain't paying for new because that's his bowl. So, what's going on here? I keep greasing, spraying these things with WD-40, and they just keep rusting away. Hey, kitty, what are you doing? Another cat here. But yeah, clean that up real good. WD-40 probably really cleaned the bitch up, and then hit it with some turtle wax. That'll really shine her up good. So, cat, and yeah. So, got a couple tires for it. They're different. These are 6.50s, and the other ones, the old ones, were 6.00s. They're still 16 inches. So, what the .50 and the .00 are going to do, I don't know. But yeah, so it's not a big deal there if they're not exact. I mean, I think as long as they fit and hold there. One tire we did find, it doesn't have a rim though. I think that was actually the co-op tire. I think that was the fire. Yeah, it's probably the Firestone. I think it was. That didn't have a rim. It doesn't even have a tube. So they will have to put in one new tube. But I think the tire that's on the Dodge rim, I think that's got a tube in it. I'm not 100% sure. So probably could just take that tube out and put it in. I don't know, but I don't know if you would have tubes in a vehicle. I don't think Big Red's got tubes. Well, I don't think it does at all. So, I don't know. Certain machines, I guess, have tubes, and some don't, some do. So, yeah. But hopefully those tires will fit, and you're not coming in here, cat. You just go back the other way. I know, but no. She's new to seeing the shop, so. But yeah, so I guess we'll if I feel like going tomorrow, I don't know. And it probably won't take them like 5 minutes to fucking change them out. And if they got tubes, hopefully they don't have to order tubes, but hopefully they'll have them. They can put in a couple of new tubes and then put it on my bill. And then you get to go. I already greased the fucking thing. I sprayed it with WD-40. Seems fine. One thing I am going to need though is I'm going to probably need a chain or a rope. I might have to get a chain at the hardware. I don't know if I got one big enough here. Probably not. I'll have to go to the hardware and get one, I guess. But at the end of the month, I gotta go and grab a new fucking pin. So that's great. That'd be like probably a $10 fucking part right there. Because I don't have a pin for Big Red because I broke it. So, yeah. Cats are looking at me like I'm retarded talking to myself. What? What are you staring at? Just got her eyes locked. She's sitting on my four-wheeler tire. The back one. Obviously. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. If I feel like going tomorrow, we'll run them over there and they can just put it on my bill and I'll pay them on payday. Screw it. So, because I know that'll probably be a $100 job right there. I don't know what they'll charge for tubes, but yeah. But hopefully those tires will fit. Like I said, they're 6.50 or 6.00s, where the other ones were no, the old ones that were on there, they were 6.00s. The new ones, I think that we have now, are 6.50s. So they're, I guess, slightly bigger, I guess. I don't fucking know. But I don't care. I think as long as the rim's 16 inches and as close as you can humanly possibly get it, they'll probably fit. And if they don't, well, then they'll probably have some 6.50s that'll fit. But I don't care if they match. I don't care if they're worn. I don't want them bald. But if they're close to being bald, I guess that's alright. But I don't want them to be so damn bald that I have to replace them the year after. Right? I want them to last for a few years. So, used, just not abused and worn right the fuck out. These tires were a little bit worn, but there's still some life left in them. I think that should be okay for 5 years or something. As long as they don't sit in the sun and get dry rotted on them or whatever. You know, the sun don't bake them to shit. So, but, yeah, it's going to be nice to have some new tires put on this bitch, and they'll get that cultivator up a little bit higher, too. Maybe to where it'll actually fit on the back of my big tractor. And can use that a little bit for working the gardens. Probably won't be able to do the north one, because like I said, that'll be kind of a tight fit, but what are you going to do? So, but anyway, so yeah, so I did find some used tires for the cultivator project, and I guess we'll just see how it goes. I think I even found some small tires. Oh, it's in that one building there where my uncle keeps the mower at. There's tires up in the attic, plus some junk. And there were some tires on there that I'm pretty sure that would have fitted to the farm all B. I mean, they were used, but I don't think there was a rim with them. So I don't know. Maybe they were just kind of worn down, and my uncle or my grandpa just kept them for emergency spare backups or whatever. And but we're not gonna need them now. No, you're not. Get out. Get out. Get. I don't want her to get into that habit of coming in here. I got enough cats already trying to get in here as it is. So. But yeah, if I feel like it, I'll run to the gas station out there, and they can swap them out and put some new tubes in them, and then that cultivator will be, just about ready for action. Like I said, I'll probably have to get a chain or something, I did order. I just got done also ordering. I forgot to tell you guys this. This was a couple days ago. I did this. I ordered a 50-foot winch cable. Not for Big Red's winch. It's actually going to be for the clothesline. Because one half of it is the winch cable from the old winch that I had in Big Red. Because I just took it off because it was broken on one end. But 50-foot cable, and you break it, a few times a year in the wintertime, like I do. I mean, the 50 feet will last a while, but I took it off and I put it on for the clothesline, but I didn't have enough, so then my uncle found a piece. It's a much bigger piece, but it's much older, and that's actually breaking now. It's, it's done. So I just went and bought a brand new 50-foot piece of winch cable. It's 50 feet, so it'd probably be more than enough. I could cut it too if I wanted to, get it shorter. But we'll see. But so yeah, could probably just use some winch cable too. Order another roll, and then you could use that to operate the cultivator. So. But yeah, I mean, surprisingly though, everything took grease, and then we took the wheels off, and inside the wheels it was a shaft. That still had tons of grease on it. That's old grease, but it's still there. It's not dried up and cracked. I might put a thin layer on of new stuff, but none of that. It's good. Not too sure how good the chain is, but I think the chain's good enough. I don't even know if you can even find those styles of chain anymore. You'd have to probably find some pretty big beefy stuff for that, but yeah, we'll roll with the chain, I guess, until the chains break, and then try to find new ones. But got another cat here again. But yeah, so we're getting closer to our cultivator project. We pulled the bitch out yesterday and sat in the yard there overnight, and I came by earlier today around 1. And I just sprayed everything with WD-40, and I got the other, the height adjustment levers that once was seized, but I broke it free. I just don't quite understand them though, because they don't really give you a lot of depth control or height, whatever. It's literally like 3 inches, and that's about all you get. So I guess there's probably not going to be much for ground clearance, when you're traveling with them. But I guess for what we're going to use it for, it's not going to really matter. But it's not like there's going to ever be seen the highway, so the ground clearance is really not an issue. Just didn't want to be tearing out the sod when I turn around, so. But whatever, they work. I sprayed them with WD-40. I sprayed the chains and everything and whatnot. And then just later on, just a little while ago here, what is this video? 18 minutes, so about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, whatever. I went and greased it up. My uncle already had it jacked up, and he just used a 400. He just lifted it up and put bricks under it and got the wheels off. So said the wheels came off nice. Well, I had sprayed them with WD-40 earlier. So maybe it softened it up a little bit, and then they broke free. But yeah, so yeah, so we'll try to get some new tires put on her. We got some used ones, like I said, so they're going to be a lot nicer, and that will give it an extra probably a few inches of lift too, because the tires won't be fucking flat. It won't be riding on the rim, so there will be some height gain there as well. So whatever. So alrighty guys, I'm going to take off because I'm done here. I just got to take the rest of this crap up to the house, and then I'm fucking done. I'm done for tonight. So maybe we'll go out tomorrow with the rims, and the rims are kind of rusted, but I think it doesn't really matter. They're not rotted right out. I mean, I think it's just surface rust, but I think it'll be fine. And plus, it's going to have a tube in it, so nothing to really worry about. yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.